Today,
Yeah, I smell something fishy. That guy left it out on purpose. He wanted to make her a villain, that he's alone, he does everything by himself. And I know that she can work with her studies, etc. But he left it out. Hey everyone, today I wanted to look at a pretty funny video. I don't know what the video is going to be about from the Ramsey show. And the video is going to be about pursuing a wife who plays video games to contribute to finances. Usually the situation is reversed. Usually the guys play video games and don't really care about anything else. So I think it's going to be fun. Who knows, maybe it's going to be depressing. We will see. There's going to be John Deloney. You know, I love him. So let's go.
chministries.org/budget.
hi, I've been trying to talk to my wife about some stuff, about trying to help out around the house, getting a job. But it seems like every time I bring something up and how I need her to contribute to the family, she tells me that I'm starting when I'm honestly not. She tells me what I should be doing, and then she just turns around and just runs away from everything. We've been married for about 4 years, almost 5. She came from an abusive childhood. I bring home $35 a year, but after child support, it's about $27. I have $420 car payment. It's just been me, and I'm really struggling. I didn't know if you guys could help out.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like you're asking two different questions. One is a question about your money, like what you bring home, the payments you have built into your life. That's a scary way to live. And you live in a very expensive part of the country, right? Like that's a lot. And doing this alone, and it sounds like you're telling your wife, "Hey, here's what I want. Here's what we need," and she's like, "Yeah, I don't care."
Yeah.
That's got to be super frustrating and lonely.
And I don't think it's the first time that happened, because he said that they were married or have been married for 5 years. You tell me that's just happened now? Well,
maddening and all those things all in one, right? But it sounds like you got two different challenges here. Where would you like us to focus?
On us.
Yeah.
So when you say she doesn't help out around the house, she's not working, how does she spend her day currently?
Sitting, playing games.
How old is she?
She's 32.
Do you guys have any children together?
No.
Okay, so it's not like she's staying at home with the kids. You're saying she's literally just playing video games all day. You go to work, you come home, you're doing all the house chores, the cooking, the cleaning.
Yeah, she cooks for the most part, but I have to do all the cleaning and everything else pretty much.
And you feel like she's not pulling her weight in this marriage. Has it ever been different, or has this been the case since day one?
If you missed health plan open enrollment, no net compare and your...
Has it ever been different, or has this been the case since day one?
No, it was different back when we first started.
What shifted?
Just gone downhill.
Did something happen in her life? Is she... I mean, I'm guessing there's some anxiety, depression behind all of this.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, I have no...
Have you dug into that?
Exactly.
Have you approached it from a place of empathy, of, hey, what's going on? I feel like you've been real down lately, and just kind of vegging out playing games, and there's this disconnection, and, you know, what? Tell me about that. Versus, I need you to help out around the house and go get a job, you know. It sounds like you're her parent instead of a spouse.
No, I've tried it, and it's just, oh, you're starting when I'm just trying to have an honest general conversation about helping.
Has she sought out help professionally?
Yeah, she sees a counselor once a week.
Would she be willing to invite you, or would she be willing to have you come with her?
That could be an option.
And here's the way I would approach that. This is you submitting. This is you taking a knee. And there's going to be people in the internet sphere that think this is bad and this is weak. Or it's not. It's loving. It's connecting to someone who's clearly hurting.
Yeah.
And who's not experiencing the world in
I don't think that's normal behavior. I think that life is suffering from something. I don't know if it's depression, anxiety, or something else. Maybe she feel, I don't know what the trauma was. Something is there. I'm not really sure what to think about it yet.
real way, right? Because you have
And I don't think the guy tells 100% truth, or he hasn't said everything what he wanted to say.
a big math problem. You have a marriage problem. You have a life, joy, and passion problem. You've got all the problems, right? So she's clearly not experiencing the world as it is, but she is experiencing the world as she feels it to be, right? If you
And then
approached
escapes
her
the
and
video
said,
games.
I don't feel like I'm doing a good job connecting with you and loving you in a way that you could feel it, I'd love to come to one of your counseling sessions so your counselor could give me some insights on how I could be a better support system for you. And that might be an invitation that she would extend to you. You could come to her session, and from there, maybe get some context on what she's telling this counselor, what the counselor's telling her, what kind of world you're inhabiting. Because here's the deal. You need to come up with on your own an or what statement. And what I mean by that is, are you going to leave? Because if the answer is no, if the answer is till death do us part, I said I'll be here, then your energy is spent complaining, your energy spent yelling, your energy spent fighting is wasted energy. I'm not going to leave. So all of my energy is going to be towards finding some avenue, some shape, form, or fashion, some way that I can connect or deal with the reality that I've got a partner who's just going to scroll her life away. And we have.
I don't like that they don't go more, for example, more individually or more subjectively. Like they don't go into depth. They talk around I know it's like 10 minutes, so they can go really like in depth. But what sometimes I don't like about the Ramsey show or the John Deloney show is that they are not, I don't know how to say it nicely, like gossipy, or they are not private. They are nice about it. They're like, okay, she's suffering from something. She plays video games. Okay, if it were me, or if I was there, I would ask like, what she suffered, what trauma does she have, what does she do, what do you do, how do you talk? I want details. I need to know. Of course, for helping.
A math problem, and I'm going to have to go get a different job or 2 jobs or 3 jobs. Or if your or what statement is, if this doesn't change, I'm going to choose to go elsewhere. You need to be open and bold and put that on the table. But you just continually fighting without an anchor point it's not getting y'all anywhere, right? In fact, it's making everything worse.
Yeah.
And now you're in a place where you can't even say, hi, I love you, because then she goes, well, you're starting up again, and then it's over.
I think everybody is confused in this situation. Like, come on.
Yeah.
If she was to call into the show, what would she tell us about you? How she experiences you?
Great question.
How much I care about her and how much I try and do everything for her. She'll say that too, but like she'll just have her moments where I just try and have a general, honest conversation.
Yeah, it sounds like she's struggling with something bigger than just connectivity issues.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, if there's a possibility that she would allow you to join her in a counseling session, I think, or 2 or 3, I think that would be really beneficial for everybody.
I don't think she has meaning.
Let's talk about your money for a second, George.
Yeah, how much debt do you currently have? What's the total balance of your consumer debt?
My consumer debt, back in 2021, we filed for bankruptcy because I had to.
Why'd you have to?
I was knee deep in the swamp. I couldn't keep up with any payments. I had a broken scaphoid at the time. Everybody was going to take me to court.
So did they wipe it clean, or did you get put on a payment plan?
Nope, they wiped it clean.
And where are you today?
now today, I had a car that broke down.
So you had to get a payment.
So I went and got a car payment. Yep. Even though I told my wife that.
I don't think the wife is alone at being confused. I think the guy is scared. I think the guy is confused. He has no anchor. He has no ground to stand on. It's just a mess. It's a mess.
That I didn't want to.
So she forced you. None of this has happened on your own volition, is what I'm hearing. Everybody forced you into every decision you made that put you in this terrible place.
Nope. I went out. Nope. I went out and got the car payment, even though I didn't want to. That's what I was telling my wife. So we went out and got the car payment, and then she.
Yeah, he blames a lot other stuff around him. I don't think he gets accountability or responsibility in his own actions. I don't know. I feel weird with this guy. I feel weird about this conversation. I thought it's going to be funny or depressed or something, but I feel weird now.
Also goes to school for nursing.
You left that part out. I thought she was at home all day playing video games.
No, she is for the most part.
Okay.
Except when she's going to become a medical professional?
What was that?
Except when she's going to a university to become a medical professional?
Even classes are at home some days. But yes.
Okay. So what is the total balance today?
Today.
Yeah, I smell something fishy. That guy left it out on purpose. He wanted to make her a villain, that he's alone, he does everything by himself. And I know that she can work with her studies, etc. But he left it out. It's weird.
So, about 90,000.
Goodness gracious.
Yep.
And you make 30 grand a year?
Yep, and I make 30 grand a year.
Why do you make 30 grand a year?
Because I can't find a better job that fits my schedule that I need.
What's the schedule that you need? What does that mean?
So I have a daughter who lives about an hour and a half away from me that I have to go see every Tuesdays. That I pick up about 5 o'clock.
I think we need to readjust the schedule to go, hey, this based on my work schedule, I can't make this happen. You're not going to be able to afford child support at this point.
He blames a lot.
So you need to make some serious changes, Andy. I mean, all the way around. And yes, there's other people involved, but all I've heard so far is I had to, I have to, I had no choice. She made me. I think we just need to control what we can control, and that's the guy in the mirror, and then we can work on the stuff around it. We wish you the best.
I'm really glad I waited till the last moment, because he mentioned that she's studying at university to be a nurse. At the same time, he just blames everything. He has this life, I think, he built, and he doesn't want to change anything. And then he blames other people or circumstances or everything around him. Let's look at the comments. Women can be losers too, hold them accountable. These dudes and the double standards. Yeah, he has a child from different marriage or different relationship. Petition for someone on the show to address the double standard. She's using you, bro. They failed that man completely. I don't know. He needs to be responsible, accountable. It definitely needed to be a longer conversation. But they're blaming him for acting like a dad, but why is old woman acting like a child? Yeah, they're both children. I mean, he's acting like a dad, but every Tuesday, does it have to be Tuesday? Can it be weekends? Like, I think you can work around that. And if not, just one Tuesday, I mean, you can find a better job or have two jobs. Drive Uber or something. Yeah, I don't think in this... Yeah, probably. Seems like they were unnecessarily harsh on this guy. If the spouse were reversed and he was calling about him doing these things, they would tell her that he's a total loser and she needs to dump him since he deserves better. That's true. But also, I like that John Delaney always says that there is some... underneath, there are some mental health issues. So I think they would mention that. But I don't know. I think in this situation, I don't think the wife or the husband, not that they are not good people, but they can do better. They can do definitely better and improve their situations, but they need to try harder. That's my advice. What have you thought about this conversation? I think it's pretty interesting. I don't really know what I think about it or what to get from it, but just be better. Just try, then don't blame others. Clean your own room before you focus on somebody else's. See you soon, guys.